back. Today we're looking into our power shower. It's easy to take it off. It's just 3 screws here, and before you take it off, obviously turn the power off, either with your isolator, or best with your isolator and your mains breaker. So the problem we have is Groupie reported there's water dripping out at the bottom, which it does here, and we can see it's pissing out here. So this is that's a filter unit. There's a little filter inside, and I think the gasket is just poor because someone looked into it and didn't assemble it properly. Because I was working on the pipe work, so I was thinking it might be pissing here, but it doesn't. It's actually on the filter unit, and to get there is this, yeah, I don't know. I think if this screw comes out, the whole thing may just snap down. I don't know right now, but it looks like. So let's figure that out and see if we can get it off. So here we got it. It's these little screws here, and you can take the whole bottom part off. So you know, now you need to turn the water off. Look at that. Yeah. Look at that. I think there was another one there before. Who knows? If you look into this, there's water coming down for quite a while actually. So we need to turn the water off and then have a closer look at that filter unit here. So here you get a little busted out. There's a lot of gunk in it. I think the problem was just the O-ring. Look at that. Look at that shit here. Look at that. I don't know if it's visible. Lots of shit coming out here. It's the problem with UK houses. They don't have a water filter on the main supply. It's just a little tiny little mesh here. It looks like stainless. So that's fairly clean, and I think it was just the O-ring. Let's put that here, and there is an O-ring, but it's pretty flat. Maybe I can find another one. I definitely need some new screws, because look at those, they're completely rusty here. So we have an O-ring, and I think we're gonna fit a new one here. Yeah, let's have a look. I'm pretty sure I got something. Yeah, there was a lot of dirt coming out. Oh, it looks clean inside. It's basically just, it was pushing out here because the O-ring didn't have enough pressure anymore. I think it was cleaned once, and but if you look at the O-ring, it's not round, it's flat-ish. So we'll see what we can find here. And it should be nicely in the groove, but I think it wasn't. Or maybe there are two. Let me check that. This looks like, look at that. I don't know, maybe it was just dirty. But the water was definitely coming out here. You could see the lime scale. I wonder if there is another one going into the groove here, and they just didn't fit it. Who knows? So we put a second O-ring down in the groove. I don't know if it's visible here. Hopefully that's making it tight, because I got plenty of O-rings, but they are a little bit too thick, so they don't go into it. We'll find out. Alright, we got it back together. You can see the O-ring is here, so hopefully that bottom O-ring makes it a little bit better. But if you look at the whole thing, it's really scary, you know. This is all mains power, and it's just that little cover here. Well, apparently it's considered to be safe. Well, it only draws 40 amps, 8.5 kilowatts or something like that. I don't know. It's just, well, that's what you have here in a house in the UK. Cold water supply, usually some sort of water heater, but in the shower you find these things everywhere, and yeah, they're cheaply made. It's always important to check if these connections are tight, because it's a lot of current, and you always have one of these switches here, which is the shower switch. It says fan on it, but it's a shower switch. Right. Turn the water on and see what happens. Well, it's dry right now. We'll cut back in half an hour and see how it looks like. So it's now half an hour later and it's dry, no dripping. So the O-ring in the groove really helped. Yeah, let's clean the mess. Clean that one and this one. Yeah. And when you put it back together, when you take it apart, put that one in the middle, and when you put it back together, make sure this is in the middle so you know where you are, and the same with the switch at the top, make sure it's in the right place. I think you can possibly get them wrong, I don't know, we'll find out. Okay, yeah, that's it so far. Let's put it back together and oh, yeah, well, that's it so far. Let's clean the stuff, put it back together and try it out. These are the old screws here, they're totally rusty. Okay, so let's see if that works. Water is coming. Looks alright to me. Okay. Alright. See if it stays dry. Okay, that's it from the dripping shower. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing.